Hi, my name is Joseph Parker, WBO champion of the world, and you're watching Sporting Icons.
So, big thank you to Cinderman for sending me this article, because I definitely would never have found out about this had it not been for him right now. Of course, we would have found out a little bit closer to the date, of course. But Joseph Parker's younger brother, who is 23 years old, John Parker, is set to be on the Anthony Joshua vs. Joseph Parker undercard for when they have their unification fight March 31st at the Principality Stadium over in Cardiff, Wales. And John has been talking about Joseph, obviously, and the night itself, and of course his trainer as well, in Brian Barry, who is Joseph Parker's trainer's brother, in Kevin Barry. Anyway, this is what John had to say. Joseph has always been there for me in boxing, and I've always been there for him. We've always helped each other, and we have that love-hate competitive relationship. Anything that I can do, he says he can do better. I will be in Joseph's corner on the night. I'm not expecting him to be in mine. If he is, then even better. I know this fight is important, and I don't expect anything from him more than the win. Mum and Dad love it when we are together, because they know we are a bit more tame when we're with each other. And his trainer Brian Barry has said this: it's really important that John sets the tone for the night. It's important that we get the night off to a good start for Joseph. So that was his statement too. Currently, John Parker has had 3 pro fights, and he's about to have his 4th on the 24th of February, so only, 2 weeks away now. So by that time, all going well, he should be 4-0. As the guy that he's fighting, this will be his pro debut, if you like. So, but of course, you never know how things are going to go. Obviously, if John Parker was to lose that fight, then this card, you can pretty much kiss goodbye to it. He's just going to be in the corner of Joseph. But there again, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So, going by his trainer Brian Barry's statement, that would suggest that he's the opening act for the event, or at least one of, like I don't know, maybe first opening act, second, third, who knows. Now, who's he going to be against? Difficult to say. Like I said, he is cruiserweight, and obviously in the UK we have quite a few cruiserweights of our own who are fresh into it, if you like, and are of British level, currently British level, but hopefully one day go on to bigger and better things, of course. And look no further than Lawrence Okolie, again a cruiserweight and best friends with Anthony Joshua. He spars Anthony Joshua, knows him quite well, of course. And the other one, maybe Lawrence Okolie's opponent from the British Beef Night a week or 2 ago, Isaac Chamberlain. Obviously, he wants to get back to winning ways. Maybe John Parker could be the route back. But of course, I'm not saying that Okolie and Chamberlain or anybody else is going to beat John Parker, because we don't know how good he's going to be. Like I said, he's only had 3 pro fights himself. He's 23 years old. So maybe he could be the next big thing in cruiserweight. We don't know. But I'm just putting some names out there just to get like the juices flowing, if you like, as to potentially who it could be. Of course, it could be somebody that we've never heard of. Who knows? Who really knows? But I think Lawrence Okolie, maybe that might be a step too far, in the sense that Okolie has had a very, very good amateur career. And of course, he's hit the ground running as a pro. Massive, massive knockout artist. John Parker, I'm not too sure exactly what his knockout ratio is. But by all accounts of what I'm hearing about John Parker, is that he's very, very good. And maybe one to watch. Maybe a future heavyweight, who knows? We know he's a bit shorter than Joseph at the minute. But anyway. So I've just opened up the box rec for John Parker as I was talking here, and yeah, he's got 3 wins and he's gone the distance in all of them, so not exactly a knockout artist so far. But of course, he's only had 3 4-rounders, and his next fight will also be a 4-rounder, and that'll be against Luke Oakes, who is his pro debut, as I said. So who's it going to be? Difficult to say. I think he might be a bit too dangerous to go in there with Lawrence Okolie or Isaac Chamberlain, maybe, but I wouldn't put it past Eddie Hearn to at least try it out. But we do have a few other ones, maybe Luke Watkins, although Luke Watkins, he is fighting pretty soon himself, so who knows, maybe he won't take this one, maybe he won't, maybe he'll see this as, because he is currently the is he the British the British Cruiserweight champion, or is he the Commonwealth champion? I forgot now. But anyway, this is a good news for me. I think that to have Joseph Parker's younger brother on there. We'll add a little, I know, for their family, I suppose, especially their mum and dad, it's going to add a little bit more excitement to the card, and of course New Zealanders as well. That not only are you going to have Joseph Parker in the main event, but obviously his younger brother on the card as well. So drop your thoughts below. What kind of opponent do you think John Parker should fight? Do you think it should be somebody from Britain? Do you think it should be somebody who we've never heard of just to get him a win? Who knows? Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.